Aries, hi, welcome to this channel. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. This is your weekly reading for the week of July 21st. So let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. And if you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email to schedule a reading. Okay, let's see what's coming through for you. So this week we will move into Leo season. Sun moves into Leo on the 22nd. Leo is a fire sign just like yours is. And you also have a new moon on the 24th. Alright, Aries, your cards are Queen of Wands. So that's either your energy or that's Leo energy because that's fire element. Three of Swords. Eight of Swords. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? You also have a King of Pentacles. So something to do with relationships. You have King of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it could be you or someone you are interacting with. And King of Pentacles is Earth energy. So it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And what's going on here? So it looks like something to do with the communication you are having with someone here. Three of Swords here is disappointment, and Eight of Swords is where you don't know what to do. It could be that you are in your mind. It could be like a foggy mind, So it may have something to do with a conversation, or it could also be energy, general energy. So yes, so it feels like there is something you want to do, but the clarity is not there. There is confusion, and you don't know what the next step is. And with Three of Swords, something to do with either health or your vision. It could be that some of you guys are not well. So congestion, things like that is what's coming through. So something to do with something that you are working on. So if there is a project that you want to take up and you don't know what to do, what the next step is, this is where you are looking, waiting for the right information, waiting for the clarity. So this is also the time when, because things are not clear in your mind, it's important you don't make any important decisions. Maybe it's not a good time to make important decisions. It's time to give it some space and time so things are clear in your mind about what you want. For some, it could be like a general purchase or things like that. So when things are not clear in our mind, we just go by whatever the other person is others suggestions and their other suggestions actually. So you just also want to make sure that you are things are clear in your own mind. So for instance, if you are doing something, if you are starting something important, like for instance contract agreement, things like that, it's important to make sure that you the terms are clear, yes, and the decision that you are making is yours. That's important to know. So Three of Swords, it could be that you are either healing from a breakup, some kind of disappointments, or it could be health related. So take care of yourself if this has something to do with health. And King of Pentacles is here. This is someone who is very generous. It could be someone you are interacting with, or someone who is right there with you, helping you with things. For some, it may have something to do with collaboration, partnerships, things like that, or it could also be personal life. And this is actually a card of hope and optimism. This is where you are, getting things done. And it could be that you are if you are the one who is doing everything, this could mean exhaustion, physical exhaustion, emotional exhaustion. So just be aware of what's happening in the body, what you need. Maintaining that balance, creating that balance is important, so you can take care of whatever it is that you are responsible for, without you know, too much overwhelm or exhaustion or anything like that. So on the 22nd, Sun moves into Leo. So Leo season begins on the 22nd, and then the new moon is also happening on the 24th. So new moon is a time of new beginning. However, Mercury is retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde on the 17th. That's this week, current week. Okay, so retrograde is a time when things may not be that clear. We might come across some setbacks, some delays. It could be communication challenges, it could be travel issues, it could be something to do with information. So beginning, even though new moon is a time of new beginning, but because of the retrograde, things may seem like unclear, uncertainty will also be there. Like we won't know like what to expect, so and then so it's important to make sure that the information is clear. It's important to make sure the understanding is clear, and also, like, if there is any misunderstandings or miscommunication or anything, it would be a great idea to actually have a direct conversation to make sure the way we are understanding things is clear. We don't want to make any assumptions or anything like that. On the 26th, even though I'm reading, on the 26th, moon is going to be in Virgo, and it's squaring Uranus in Gemini. So Uranus is in Gemini now, and moon is going to be in Virgo on the 26th. And then because it's a square, it's tension. That can lead to some tension, some restlessness, and control issues and things like that. So it's important to just be aware of what's going on and remaining a little bit flexible and having patience is important. So maybe that's what's happening here, and this is Virgo energy. So just be conscious of what's happening in the sky. And now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards for you. Spirit, please give us a message for Aries. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Aries. There is something happening, Aries, and it's like you are are you beating yourself down for something that's happening? It could be that you are feeling bad about something that happened. So that is also something to be mindful of. Okay. So Aries, the message is quiet retreat. Yes, that's what I'm seeing here. With Three of Swords, this could be that you are staying, it could be that you are staying away from everything and everybody. Like this is self-isolation. For some of you, it could be that because you are healing, you want to make some, you want to, spend some time alone. For some, this is like you staying away from social media, a social circle, things like that. So you are in that energy. So whatever it is that you are coming across, you are not sharing it with anyone. You are not telling anybody. So is there something, it could be, but what I want to say is healing is happening, whether it's health related or whether it's emotional, healing is happening. So making that time for you would be really helpful. But it's also important, if you can find an outlet. You don't want to keep it to yourself, whatever it is that you are coming across. So is there someone you can talk to? Is there something that you can do so you can channel this energy in a creative, in a constructive way? So for some, it could be taking up a creative project. It could be, some kind of physical exercise. So some, movement is necessary here. So just know like what would be helpful, so you don't have to so you can find solutions. All right, so the message is, the card here says quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your thoughts, your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you will have more clarity about what to do next. Yes, like I mentioned in the beginning, if you don't know what to do, what the next step is, the energy is reminding you maybe it's not the time to make important decisions. So wait and clarify your own thoughts. Be clear about what is it that you want, and then also listen to your own intuition. Okay, the insights that you are getting. So both these cards have to do with mind. Being practical about things. Logic and reasoning is what this energy is. So what is it that you really want to experience here, and so this is something that you want to be aware of before moving into anything. So giving yourself that time is important. So let me read this out to you just one more time. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you will have more clarity about what to do next. Yeah, spending time in nature will help. Some kind of healing, like therapy, Reiki, energy healing might help, or just spending some time alone. It's just energy, right? We all go through this from time to time, and this is about just giving us, like, honoring our own emotions, whatever it is, like being aware of what's happening in the body and giving it what it needs is important. So take good care of yourself. I will see you in the next reading. Also remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Okay, take care. Bye bye.